Oh, shoot. We never got lineups. Are we on?
Hey, we're live. We're live.
We're live?
We're live.
All right, and we are live here. I'm Troy Johnson here with Damian Kiefer at Lutheran South High School for today's sectional volleyball matchup. Damian, a pretty tough matchup here for the Dragons against the number 2 or 3 ranked team in the state in Lutheran South High School. What do you expect in this game?
I expect a tight battle between the SGDragons and Lutheran South Lancers, but I think offensively they're going to have to step it up on the SGDragons side because Lutheran South really good, tall, and you got to get it over those blockers and initially get the kills.
Yeah, definitely. The Lutheran South Lancers are definitely a very good team on the year. Went 29 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw on the year. And now the starting lineups for the Lutheran South Lancers. We have number 13, Samantha Brinkman. Number 5, Katie Brown. We have to wait. Number 7, that is Emma Lind. Number 3, I don't see a 3. Oh. Lekator member Mene. I apologize if I butchered that. Number 2, Livia Sant. And number 14, we have Peyton Van Nest. And that will be the starting lineup for the Lutheran South Lancers. The starting lineup for the St. Genevieve Dragons is the same one as usual. You have Darren Brown as the libero. Phew, I got to catch my breath here. Avery Reed and Courtney Dunzy as your middle hitters. You have Jennifer Humboldt and Madison Reynolds as your outside hitters. And then you have Drew Lamandier and Sam Baumgartner as your setters for tonight. So like we said earlier, and what we thought was the broadcast, but actually wasn't, the St. Genevieve Dragons coming here to Lutheran South, and I just lost my train of thought. I don't know. I forgot.
Yeah.
But we are going to get things kicked off here as I believe Lutheran South will have the serve. Lutheran South is on the far side of the screen. They are in those neon yellow uniforms. And your St. Genevieve Dragons rocking the traditional, pretty much the only uniform they ever really wear. Well, Darren has the white jersey. I don't know if any of the other girls have the white jersey, but I haven't seen them wear it.
Nope. I like the game they played before they played the game, which was called Ninja. Very exciting to watch.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to watch. You know, if you're the St. Genevieve Dragons, you're just trying to stay loose and stay happy. You're a really big underdog coming into this game. St. Gen was ranked 12th in the state last time I saw for Class 3 against a perennial powerhouse in Lutheran South, ranked number 2 or 3 in the state as of right now.
Definitely. It's going to be a tight game. You're going to need definitely some cheer crowds. It's going to be a cool matchup because you got your home team and then you got your away team.
So, yes, the Lutheran South will serve the ball first. That is number 2, Livia Sant on the serve to start us off for tonight. Livia, an underclassman. She's a sophomore, 5'10". She's also the starting setter, I believe, for tonight. So we will see how things shake out here. The game before this, it was Dexter against Rosetta Kane. I don't really know how to pronounce that. Rosetta Kane, there we go. With Dexter winning in 2 sets, 25-22, and then I believe 25-8.
And we are about underway.
And the serve, good serve. Brown plays it up. Lamandier with the set to the outside. Reynolds off the touch, and the Dragons will strike first. 1-0 here.
Alrighty.
Is that a little better?
Yeah. Drew Toombs with the set right here. Or not the set.
And off the tip, but Brown is there. Lamandier sets it out. Reynolds has to readjust. A little bit of a roll shot, but they get to it. That is set out. The big hitter, Lutheran South. Lamandier plays it out of the net. Baumgartner sends free ball over. Played up by Sant. Outside tip, played up, still up. Ball's still up. Brown with the rare hitting opportunity. Ball will get over. That is blocked. Oh, and almost looked like a throw there as Lutheran South will strike back for their first points of the game. So we are tied here at 1-1 through the first 2 points of the game. If you're Lutheran South, you have a little bit of an advantage there. This is their home court, and you can see a pretty massive spirit crowd for them tonight.
Definitely, and as you know, St. Genevieve, we're about an hour away, so not as many people are going to come up to watch this game.
And that ball is blocked down right on top of Madison Reynolds, and Lutheran South will take a 2-1 lead. Madison Reynolds likes to go to those. She likes to go to those roll shots to start off the game, but looks like she's having a little trouble with them tonight over those big Lutheran South blockers.
Yeah, height is definitely an advantage in this game.
Yeah, St. Genevieve not with much height outside of Avery Reed, and Courtney Dunsey has a massive block there by number 3. That is the outside, and another block right on top of them. St. Genevieve doing a great job covering the net, but that ball is played up after the Bumgardner hit. And that is off the antenna, so it'll be a 2-2 score here through the first 4 points of the game as Avery Reed checks in for Courtney Dunsey, and Darren Brown will go back to serve.
Woo, very exciting first 4 points, let me tell you.
So Brown with the serve, floats it over. That ball was out, it looks like. Just a little too much float on it, and Lutheran South takes a 3-2 lead. So now the libero, that is number 13, I believe, back to serve. That is Samantha Brinkman with a perfect pass. Reed off the block. Bit of a dangerous pass there over to Humboldt. Humboldt with a tip, can't get it over the net. So 4-2 here for the Lancers.
Yeah, I'd definitely say the Lancers are really getting up on right now with the height and everything.
Yeah, definitely a big game. Maybe some nerves here early for the Dragons. Could have been out on the serve as going to go to the middle of Baumgartner, excuse me. And as the ball will come over our way, that is Jennifer Humboldt picking the ball up. But as I was saying, I forgot what I was saying again.
I don't know. I forgot.
I don't know.
I'm not good with words today.
Neither am I. So 13, Brinkman back to serve again. 5-2 lead here. And that ball is pretty clearly in. So 6-2 lead here for the Lancers. Coach Hess is standing up, doesn't look too happy with her team and how they're performing right now.
No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, if you're down 4 points early, it's going to be tough to come back from that one.
Definitely, this is a team you really don't want to get in a hole against, as they will set Reed on the outside. Reed, a great job to hook it over, but the setter just dumps it over there. Oh, almost blocked there. That was quite the vertical. Oh, a big swing, but that is St. Genevieve's point, as they will call someone in the net. That is number 3 on the big swing there. That is Lecator member Monet, I guess. She's a senior, 5'7" outside hitter, and let me tell you, she can jump with the best of them.
Oh, yeah.
Another massive swing there. Quite the vertical jump. Wow, what a swing. So 7-3 here for through the first 10 points.
Wow. That was incredible.
Definitely hard to get up on top of that and block it with the vertical that she has.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible.
So Reed will send it over. Libero Brinkman there, and they will set to the outside again. That ball is just a little roll shot. It's now 8-3 Dragons in a hole. 5-point deficit early in the game.
Number 3 is really getting it for the Lancers over there. She is finding spots in the Dragons defense, and I don't know if they can handle it.
And a shanked pass there by Madison Reynolds, 9-3 now. And Coach Hess, if you're her, you got to be thinking about a timeout here pretty soon, because this game might get out of hand quick.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen, because then it's going to be a long bus ride home.
Yeah, Dragons, like we said, pretty far away. It looks like they tried to go for a tandem there. Coach Hess stomping her foot in frustration with the miscommunication. They'll go to the outside. That ball is hit out of bounds, so that will be the Dragons' point. As that's the first point they've scored after the Lancers gave off a run of about 3 or 4 straight points there.
Yeah, it looks like the Lancers are going across court for almost all of their hits to get the backside defense missing.
And it's been working so far with a couple of massive swings, and they will go to her again, but they will get the setter on the double hit. So 9-5 here. Dragons, on my last broadcast with Drew Toombs, the past 2 I've had with him at the district championship and then conference tournament, we talked about how streaky this Dragon team can be. They can put up 9 or 10 straight points, but then they can also let up 9 or 10 straight. And Reynolds, that ball is going to be short. Great hustle there on her part, but it will be 10-5 for the Lancers, as it looks like Monet, or member Monet. It'd be cool if we came up with a nickname for her, like LMM or Eminem or something like that.
Yeah, Eminem L.
That is a hard name to pronounce. I can almost guarantee you I'm not pronouncing that name right.
Lecator?
Lecator? I don't know.
Lecator.
But she will go back to serve. You have to imagine she's still a pretty good hitting threat in the back row. You can't fall asleep on her here.
Oh, no. She's got some power.
Bit of a float serve. Reed off the block. That ball is played up, though. Brinkman, and that's who they're going to go to is Monet, as Reed almost gets to the block as they set her on the pipe. Reed, the swing into the net, 11-5 Lancers.
This game could get out of hand if the Dragons really don't step up their mistakes here and get rid of them.
Yeah, the Dragons need to start playing their game, that scrappy defense, maybe some nerves getting into him. As a good pass there by Reynolds. They will set her. And that one, is played up by number 2. Great pass there. And they tip it. That ball will drop for the Dragons. Allie Grass was front row there. Not really a setter. She's more of a right side hitter, but got that one to drop down. So 11-6 here. Lutheran South in the lead.
And Ava Reed going back to serve this one. Gets it over.
Serves it to Brinkman. Looks like the libero is pretty solid. They will set the right side. Reed there, good defense. Don't see middles playing defense too often. Humboldt with the swing off the block is played up. The tip, great defense there by the Dragons. They will set the outside. Humboldt trying to go line, can't get it. They will set the outside. Played up by Humboldt. Someone's going to have to get there. Bumgarner gets there. Reed will send a free ball over. Brinkman plays it. They will go on a slide. She's going to have to turn on that hard, and she does.
That was good. I like it.
Now, Monet, great defense by Sam Bumgarner. Even better set by Reed. Humboldt.
Good rally going right here. Let me tell
Brinkman with a good pass. And that ball is played up, but Reed just a little too slow as it is 12-6 Lancers here. And with every point, their spirit crowd gets a little bit louder.
Yeah, that's definitely got an effect too. Good rally right there by both sides. Just a little mixed execution right there by Avery Reed.
It looks like the Dragons can hang with them, but they're just not playing their game right now. It looks like they're a little flustered. And they will call Lafayette, Lutheran South in the net here, so that would be the Dragons' point, 12-7, as Jennifer Humboldt goes back to serve, the only underclassman starter on this team.
Very true.
So Humboldt to serve. Bit of a topspin serve played up by Brinkman. And it is a shanked pass, just brushed right off of her. 13-7 here for the Lancers.
Looks like Humboldt needed to move her feet a little bit more right there and get under the ball better.
Yeah, definitely hard when the ball's traveling that fast at you. I'm thirsty.
I am too.
Played up by Brown, not the best pass. Played up by Reynolds. They will set Dunsey. Dunsey gets the ball over to the outside. Humboldt swings her arms and swing and a miss, so 14-7 Lancers. And Coach Hess will call her first time out of the set with the Lancers up 14-7. So if you're her in this huddle here, you're probably talking to him, just settle down, just play our game. We've had a few errors. If we stop making errors, this is a lot closer of a game than it is right now.
It really is. You just got to, I don't know. I don't play volleyball very much, but I know you have to move your feet. And you got to get under the ball, but when the ball's coming at you that fast from the Lancers, it's really hard to execute.
Definitely. Do you know whose Gatorade that is?
No idea.
So I kind of want to drink it.
Kind of think it's Schweiss's kids.
I won't drink after that then. So we got about 15 seconds left in the timeout here as the first horn does sound. And the Dragons will retake the court. Coach Hess definitely not looking too pleased with her team right now. Even Coach Hess might be even a little nervous here as this is her first sectional appearance as a coach.
Very true.
So number 2, Sant, is back to serve. That ball is out. So looks like she iced the server there on the timeout, and the Dragons will get the ball back. That is Drew Lamandier is going to go back to serve.
She is the best server on the team.
She is. Looking at stats, she has the best serve percentage on the team.
She's got that down curve. It looks beautiful.
And a great swing there on the back one, or a 6 there for the Lancers. And looks like the Dragons front line there was really confused on that.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's a hard game. It's a hard game.
That serve is short. Played up by, I'm not sure who that was. That was Humboldt. I thought it was Grass. So the Dragons off the hit there. The ball will drop, so that will be a kill for Madison Reynolds, the Dragons season kill leader by quite a bit. So it is 15-9 here. The Lancers in control. Brown with the serve, served her last one out. What a swing. And that vertical, that is going to be very tough to stop. Maybe you'd have to pull a triple block over there.
You might have to because she gets up there.
played up by Reynolds. Outside Reed, played up. Well, good, great defense. They will go to the outside again. Played up. And that ball is in, so the Dragons falling asleep in the back row. Not a great set for them so far. Lots of errors and not a lot of being caught back on their heels. The Lancers are pinning them back in this close corner to us back here.
Yeah, I think so. I think they see us and they want to hit us. I feel like they're intimidated by us.
Brown with the pass. Gonna have to readjust there. That was Bumgarner on the swing, I believe. Brown with the pass again. Over to Lamineer, they will set Reynolds. Reynolds blocked straight down. And almost a throw there could have been called, as Reynolds will tip it right over. And the Dragons will get the point. They will call the Lancers and the net. So 17-10 here. Lancers in control as their lead just continually grows.
Yeah, as the Dragons' perspective, you got to score some points right here. You at least need 5. Good rally going on your side. You got to catch up with these points. And with
swings like that, that is going to be very difficult to do, as she put that one right on the line.
Oh, yeah. That cross-court hit, real tough to beat.
And it's not like she's only going cross. She's had a couple really big line kills too, but it looks like when she's in the front row, that's
their target.
That's their target. That's all they're setting it to. Now Bumgarner will go outside to Humboldt. Humboldt plays it up. Great defense there. And it will be the Dragons' point on the passing error there by the Lancers. So now Madison Reynolds will go back to serve. And number 3 for the Lancers will go to the back row, as Rachel Bowman will sub in for Sam Bumgarner here, as Sam Bumgarner still battling that shoulder injury, so Rachel will be serving for her, has been for quite a bit now. 18-11 our score here. Good serve played up by Brinkman, and you know who they're going to. But it looks like she got a little flustered. The block was really early there. Dragons got lucky, and 18-12 the score here through the first 30 points.
Rachel Bowman back to serve again.
So Bowman back to serve. A little bit of a funky serve she has. Played up by Brinkman. Another great pass. We'll go to the outside. That ball is out. The Dragons now within 5 points for the first time in a while.
That's very true. Like I said, they need to get some rallies, some points going. And definitely need to step up their game, I'd say. They got to get going, catch up, because this set's coming to an end pretty soon.
From what I've seen, Lutheran South doesn't look like they're any better than Windsor. But, oh, great dig by Brown. Reynolds sends it over, just trying to get the Dragons back in position. They will go to the outside, and Brown can't get to that one. And, man, just it's almost awe-inspiring when you see her go up in the air. It's just so graceful.
Yeah, that's the only thing different from Lutheran South and Windsor. They don't have the vertical from her. I mean, she gets up there, and whenever she hits it, it's going down.
So now Coach Hess will use her second time out of the set. No more left in this set. So this is a spot where you'll see a lot of leaders on the team emerge, a lot of on-court leadership, as you'll see for the Dragons. You see Madison Reynolds and Darren Brown really step up in situations like these. And the Dragons were in a situation like this against Windsor, down 6 points. I believe they drew it to within 3 or 4, but eventually did lose the set, but went on to win the game.
They did. I'd say if you come back in this set, you have a chance in the second set, and then if you just got to get I just say you have to get close in this next set. I mean, during this set, because you got to know what you're going against, and how you're going to deal with everything and the emotions. All of them come out in the first set, and then second set come out and play your best.
Yeah, I think a lot of this is going to depend on whoever wins this first set, how they react in the second set. If it's a big game like this, a lot of people tend to get down on themselves, and coaches tend to get very frustrated with their teams.
Yeah, but in this situation, you got to stay calm and just hope for the best and play your heart out.
So now Member Monet will be back to serve. They'll go to the right side. Reed, that ball is out.
Aww.
As Lutheran South's point looked like the up ref was looking for a touch on the call, as I definitely thought there was a touch. Looked like the ball changed spin a little bit there.
I could have swore the ball was on the line. But
so now she will be back to serve again. A great serve, lots of movement.
Ooh.
Almost could have been a throw there as Reynolds kind of pops that one over the net. Tried to hit it. As Monet will go after it. They will set the outside. Humboldt. Humboldt with the swing, played up by Brinkman. Some solid defense from the Lutheran South libero so far. And that is going to be ruled no touch at the net. So 20-14. Dragons down by 6 as Courtney Dunsey will come in for Darren Brown to play the front row. Avery Reed will be back to serve.
Yeah, good rally right here for the St. Joe Dragons. Just got to keep it up.
To the outside, two-handed tip over, can't get it over the net. Tried to go a little too hard cross court as it is, I believe, 20-15. The scoreboard here says 21-14 as they just changed it. 20-15 Dragons down. Again, a great pass by Brinkman. They're going to the right side. That ball is out. So the Dragons now within 4. If they can ride these Lutheran South errors, then this is a big opportunity to capitalize right here. Maybe get Lutheran South a little worried, a little overthinking.
They really do need to get capitalized on this little bitty errors.
Go to the right side. That one is, looks like Reynolds tried to swing at that, flail her arms at it a little bit, but swung and missed. So 21-16 now is the score.
Yeah, and as we're Lutheran South's back to set, you gotta be thinking for St. Genevieve, you gotta score 5 points and get close up to this game.
To that, they're gonna go back row here. Great pass. And that will be the Dragons' point as the set was a little too tight to the net. Dragons back within 4. They're making a set out of this one.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that because the beginning there had a lot of little mistakes, and it's just really killing them. And now they're taking those away and executing on Lutheran South
Humboldt
mistakes.
with a great serve as looks like Lutheran South was a little late, so the Dragons now within 3. And we're looking at stats here on Max Preps, and how do you pronounce her name? Like a tour member, Monet. She has 513 kills on the season, which amounts to over half of the kills for the Lutheran South team.
Yeah, so if you want to stop Lutheran South, you have to stop Lakitor member Monet.
And it looks like that St. Genevieve Spirit crowd has really grown since me and Damian left it. That's where we were originally set up in that corner back there. But it looks like they have really grown in population since we left.
They really have. I think mass-produced over there. Kind of like rabbits.
So 21-18 now, as it will be the Dragon serve, I believe, as Lutheran South calls its first time out of the set.
The best part about the Spirit crowd right now is the St. Jimmy Dragons parents are getting into it, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. You don't hear them get into it too often, but when they do, they really help out that student section.
Yeah,
played up by Brinkman off the serve. They're going to go. Humboldt looks like she was back on her toes again, so 22-18. That's been an issue for the Dragons in the back row, is being on their toes.
You got to move your feet.
Or on their heels, not on their toes.
Heels, not toes.
Excuse me if you just heard my coughing attack there. That ball played up by Reynolds. Dunsey on the set, and looks like Reynolds tried to go for the roll shot, but it will go into the net, so Dragons back down by 5. As this set is 2 points from being put away by Lutheran South.
Yeah, as the St. James Dragons, you got to step up the game and not let this set point come up.
Great serve there, lots of movement. Off the block, Brinkman plays it up. Great coverage there by Brinkman as they will go to the pipe. That ball is in. And again, the Dragons back on their heels.
Back row's got to play some better defense right now. Really struggling.
Yeah, they've caught Humboldt and Reynolds more than once each on their heels.
Yeah, just can't have that whenever you're expecting to go on the road to state.
So now the number 2, Livia Sant, will go to serve. Great defense there by Brinkman, and they will go to the outside. That ball is in, so that will be the end of set number 1 here. The Dragons dropping the last 4 points, 25-18, the end of the first set here. And we will head into the second set with Lafayette, man. Lutheran South up 1-0.
Close game right there by both teams, but just one team executed off the other's mistakes more.
So if you're Lutheran South here, you got to be imagining, let's put this game away right here, right now, because I believe the winner of this plays Dexter right after.
Correct.
So if St. Gen does win, are we broadcasting the Dexter game if we do win?
Sure.
I mean, I'd probably imagine we would. But
anything for the fans.
Anything for the fans. But if you're Coach Hess, you got to be saying back row, you guys need to get your butts low and play.
Definitely.
Because Lutheran South definitely came to play that first set.
I have to say, out of the 25 points the Lutheran South scored, 10 of them were the back row errors.
On their heels or through St. Genevieve errors. But at the same time, there has also been some bright points for the Dragons with covering the net, and the hitting hasn't been too bad.
No, they've been executing some some stuff they've been executing and a bit off and on in the others. If you want to beat this Lutheran South team, you got to have all 4 cylinders going at once.
Yeah, definitely, and you have to shut down Member Manet, as she is really lighting up the Dragons here in this game so far.
As you would figure, the star player always has to have a key game and come out with a victory, and it looks like she's doing that tonight. And the St. Jimmy Dragons really need that star player to step up and start tearing up the Lutheran South defense.
Yeah, and also another bright spot for the Lutheran South has been their libero play so far. The libero, that is number 13. That is Samantha Brinkman, a senior. And her passes, she has not made one passing error so far. All of her passes in the first set were very solid, right to the point where the setter could get to it and would have 3 options to set the ball to.
Very true. She is a big reason they are winning right now.
And so the Dragons here trying to rebound from that, I don't want to say that flaw-filled first set, I guess is a good way to put it. But Lutheran South trying to capitalize and pick apart the St. Genevieve defense, which they really did in the first set. They know they don't do too well with big hitters. They know they don't do too well with size and or jumping even, I should say.
Yeah. But as you would suspect from the opposing team, to get your weaknesses out and destroy them.
Yeah, the Dragons, you have to imagine, are going to come out firing on all cylinders here. Maybe trying to catch this Lutheran South team getting a little big-headed.
Very true, and it's kind of like a football game whenever the lineman's not blocking, you just attack it and attack and attack it until they do something about it.
Right. Damien, you were on the football team. You guys had a pretty big win last night against Fredericktown, so you guys will play Kennett at home next week.
Yeah, it was a good game. Made a lot of errors last night. Should have been a little bit more spread out than it was. 28-23 score. Not our best game of the year, I would say, but it can only get better, as I guess you'd say.
So we're going to go back to volleyball here as Brinkman checks in for number 5, Katie Brown, a middle hitter. And the Dragons will have the set first. They're now on the far side of your screen in the green, and Lutheran South is here up close in the neon yellow. So Dragons will be back to serve. Jennifer Humboldt will start us off. Good serve. Brinkman plays it up, and like I said, that stellar outside defense, or that libero defense, as the Dragons will strike first in this one. 1-0 St. Genevieve Dragons.
Jennifer Humboldt back to serve again.
It's played up by number 2. We'll go to the outside, and that is down for a kill. 1-1 now. Some really big hitters, not just Member Manet, but also it looked like that was number 14 or number 11 on the outside.
Peyton Van Nest.
No, she's the setter. So maybe number 11? No, she's a middle hitter. And they will get Lutheran South in the net there. That was, we were just talking about her, Sarah Rivers, the senior, the middle hitter now.
With a score 2-1. Drew Lamandier back to serve.
Oh, that ball looked like it was going to be out, but they will set Member Manet. A little bit of a roll shot. She likes to go to those here and there. And we will set our own outside. That ball is out. It looks like the Dragons wanted a tip. I definitely thought that was a tip, as it was pretty obvious the ball changed direction there.
And as your libero back to serve for Lutheran South.
As Brinkman, Samantha Brinkman will be back to serve. Ooh. Pretty good serve, but that ball was out. She had a pretty good speed on it, just floated a little too much on her, and it will be 3-2 Dragons here. As we have Luke Brewster on the camera here. His mic is shut off. Oh, man. What a vertical. So 3-3 here is another kill for Member Manet. She has to be nearing around 10 now. Well, maybe not quite 10, maybe 7 or 8.
Oh, I bet it's 10. It's close. Definitely close. Kind of like this game right now. 3-3. Let's go.
That ball was out. Wow, I definitely thought that ball was in. So 4-3, the Lancers will take the lead.
That
was close.
That was 33% on the line, 66% not. I have to say it was on.
But even if 1% of the ball's on the line, that's still in. That ball's played up. Only one choice there. They'll go to Reed. Reed played up by Brinkman. Pretty tight to the net. What's that, number 2? Sant, excuse me. Over to Reynolds. Reynolds goes to the line. That's her favorite spot. It's open most of the time. So 4-4. The Dragons, like we said, coming out firing on all cylinders here.
It looks like the ball ran away from that hit. Kind of scared, I guess. Poor ball.
What?
The ball ran away. Did you see that? It was rolling against the
Yeah, a little bit.
He was scared.
Brinkman plays it up to the middle. Oh, almost a throw there. Notice that Reed in the middle. Reed with the swing, played up by Brinkman. Or decided they'll go outside. That ball is blocked, but it will go out. So 5-4 for the Lancers. As that's one of the first times your St. Genevieve Dragons have even gotten a hand on the ball all night when Membert-Manet goes up to hit it. So now she will be back to serve.
I'd say the positive side about blocking that shot right there is you got a hand on it.
Definitely, and that is a hitting error. So through the first 10 points here, we are tied at 5 apiece. Through the first 10 points of the last set, the Dragons were down 7-3. So definitely a little bit better of a set so far here.
Definitely. Then you have Rachel Bowman coming in for Sam Bumgarner to serve this one over. But as I said, getting hands on number 3's kills is going to be a major key tonight.
That ball is off the block. Played up by Bowman. Reed will send a two-hand tip over. So we'll go to the middle. Oh, straight down on Reynolds. Ball is played up, but Dragons no chance there. Again, catching them on their heels and standing up. You can't stand up if you're in that back row. You got to stay low. As you hear the Lutheran South crowd now chanting, "You can't stop her." That's been a common cheer for them tonight.
I only think they have a few cheers.
That ball played up by Brown. Bumgarner. That ball was blocked, but did not penetrate over the net. That was number 7 and number 11. That is Emma Lind and Sarah Rivers on the block, but it rolled down on top of them. So tie game again here as that ball served into the net. I believe that was Reed on the serve. So now number 2, Livia Sant, will go back to serve. She floats that one a little bit, and that one is pretty far out. So 7-7, back and forth set here. Lots of errors in this set so far.
It's making me nervous. I'm excited. Let's go. As Humboldt was back to serve.
Played up by Sant. They'll go to the middle. And again, they got him standing up. Madison Reynolds could have gotten to that one, but she was on her heels again.
Got to be ready all times.
It's been an issue for the Dragons. The communication there, the execution is there. It's just staying low and being ready for the ball. So now number 6 will go back to serve. That is Natalie Robinson, a sophomore defensive specialist. And a free ball sent over there, I believe. We go to the outside, Membert-Manet. That ball was thrown, but it will be out.
Looks like she kind of whiffed on that hit. Or
no, she didn't really whiff. She was going for a tip, as everyone in the building thought she was going to slam it down. And if I was her, I'd keep slamming it down. St. Genevieve can't stop her right now, as they will go out to her again. The ball's played up. A little bit of miscommunication there for the Dragons. They'll go outside to her again. The vertical, it's too high. So 9-8 for the Lancers here. As Brinkman will go back to serve.
Cough.
Great serve there. Her first one she missed.
Ooh.
Dunzee's played up by Membert-Manet. Outside to Membert-Manet. Straight down, no chance. Dragons were low on that one. She just, the ball got a little lower.
Yeah. She's definitely, I don't know how you got to step up. Libero by Darren Brown. You got to move forward a little bit. I don't know how to tell you. I couldn't do it. No way.
The ball is played over on a free ball. They'll set the right side on a tip. No one's there, so a 3-point rally here for the Lancers as they have opened up a 3-point lead, 11-8 now. Brinkman still the server.
She's got a pretty powerful serve, too.
Yeah, it's looks like it kind of knuckles. They'll set Reynolds, played up by Brinkman. And that ball will be in the net, so the Dragons will score a point here, ending the Lutheran South rally. 11-9 here is the score.
Darren Brown back to serve.
To the outside, Member straight down. Lamandier was there, but once again, just a case of the ball getting lower.
She's got some power.
I heard Coach Hess talking about her, and it looks like she really underestimated her here. She said about half the time she hits the ball out, but she has not made she's made one hitting error, and it was on a tip that she tried to go too much line on. That ball is played up. Brinkman will send a free ball over. Perfectly placed in the corner, makes Humboldt run for it. So now St. John a little out of system. That ball was out by about a fraction of an inch. So now number 14, Peyton Van Ness, the setter for tonight, will serve at a 13-9 score here for the Lancers. Beautiful float serve. To the outside. That ball might have been out. Looked like it floated a little bit outside of Member. Is off the touch, off the block, and the Lancers strike again. 14-9 here is the lead. Lancers scoring 6 of the past 7 or 8 points here.
Yeah, they got a 5-point lead right here. St. David Dragons, you got to start coming back if you want to stay in
That ball looks like Member got a touch on it, but the Dragons, the ball will drop, and that would be Reynolds, I believe, on the kill.
And Reynolds back to serve.
Ball's played up to the right side. Member straight down. 15-10 here for the Lancers. 10 points away from continuing their season and ending St. Genevieve's. So now Member will be back to serve. She has some pretty muscular legs.
She's built.
Serve here. Beautifully spotted right on the line. Humboldt with the kill as Lancers tried to pancake it and get it up. Just couldn't quite figure it out there.
Bless me on that sneeze I just right there. I'm sorry about that. Rachel Bowman back to serve.
For Sam Bumgarner. Bowman, a sophomore, I believe. Gets the ball over. Brinkman plays it up. Another perfect pass. That one is played up by Humboldt. Humboldt with a pretty good pass to be there. Reynolds really gets in front of that one. 16-11 Lancers here. The Lancers are part of the Metro League Conference. Also in that conference, you have Via Deschênes, Westminster, Priory. It looks like Principia. Not sure who that one is. Lutheran North and John Burroughs.
You cheated.
What?
You cheated.
I couldn't tell you what conference we're in, to be honest.
I don't know if
It's like the Mineral Area
it's
Conference or something like that.
Area, yeah.
Also in our conference, we have Farmington. We have, no?
No, I think it's like just Park Hills. We got Potosi.
Valley.
Valley.
I'm pretty sure Farmington's in it because we played them in the conference tournament for volleyball.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. I could be wrong.
So we have Farmington, Valley, Potosi, Park Hills, North County.
Windsor. No, that's districts.
No, that's districts.
I'm sorry.
We have Arcadia Valley.
Yep.
Is Valley of Caledonia in it?
Yes.
Yes. So that's 7. Us would be 8. I think it's a 10 or 12 team conference.
I couldn't tell you other ones. They must not
West
be.
County?
No.
West County's not in our conference?
No, they're in a different conference.
Different conference. All right, so we named 8 of them. As we will go back to the game here, number 5, that is Katie Brown, a junior middle hitter, back to serve. Lancers 8 points away from ending this game. Great serve there, as that will be an ace. That is, going to be a huge momentum booster for the Lancers there.
That ball had a lot of spin on it.
So now Brown serves to the other Brown. Reed blocked, and she touches it. Looked like it was going to go out, but 19-11 here. And things really not looking good here for the Dragons. Yeah, because Katie Brown served it to Darren Brown. Oh, looks like Member they caught her sleeping a little bit. 19-12.
Who's Katie Brown?
The girl that served for Lutheran
okay. I thought you
South.
meant like there's 2 Browns on our team. I'm like,
No. How would that work if one Brown served it to the other Brown?
game's going.
Brinkman, looks like her first bad pass of the game. Off the touch, played up. Great hustle there by Humboldt.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, it looks like Dunsey tried swinging at that. She has a bad tendency to do that sometimes, really like throwing her arms at it instead of getting there. And it is 20-12 here for Lutheran South.
I have a feeling the Spirit sections are going to fight it over this. I see a lot of tension.
That ball looked like it would have been out, but it is played up. Humboldt with a roll shot over, played over by Brinkman. Perfect pass. That'll set the middle on the three. That ball is in, so 21-12 here for Lutheran South. And Coach Hess will call a timeout. Not sure if that's her first or second of the half.
I think it's first.
And it looks like there's, definitely a lot of tension between the two Spirit crowds right now.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Just imagine if there's like a brawl. It was like a one out. You see both of them go at it.
And it looks like Lutheran South getting a little cocky over there. Not very professional of their Spirit crowd, holding up 4, saying they have 4 points left. Almost a cheer-off going on here.
Ooh, that's disrespect.
And now Lutheran South chanting scoreboard after St. Genevieve just did their traditional STEGEN cheer. It's not very classy by Lutheran South, to say the least.
Not very nice.
No, you have to imagine their superintendent probably not going to be too happy about that. And now 3 points away here for Lutheran South to continuing their season. You have to imagine they are more than likely the state favorites right now.
Definitely.
As they will play Dexter if they continue this. She tried going to the 6 zone there. I saw her coach holding that up. That ball is blocked, still up though. And they will get St. Gen on the double. So 23-12 here, and it looks like the St. Genevieve team is just about giving up.
I think they are. Teamwork's down. They all look frustrated. I don't know. Tough game.
Yeah, definitely a tough game if you're the Dragons. Good pass there by Reynolds. Over to Humboldt. Not a great set. Brinkman comes up to the net to play it. They will go to the right side. That ball is down, so now we're at match point here, 24-12 after the Dragons have given up what it seems like 7 straight points now.
I believe so. Really down game.
And again, some not very classy here by Lutheran South. Now chanting "Nana Nana," hey hey hey, goodbye. And that will end our game here. 25-12 the score of the second set. And your St. Genevieve Dragons volleyball season is over after winning districts. Definitely a successful year. But Lutheran South had the upper hand today, and they will continue their state title quest as they will go on to play Dexter now.
Yeah, I know. That game's going to be a really fun one to watch. I watched the Dexter game before, and they
And so Dexter is definitely going to have their hands full with this Lutheran South team. I'd say if you can shut down like a Torbman-Bear-Manet, you just about shut them down. Yeah. It looks like that was their
only player.
The big point of their offense, and she really carried this team along with Samantha Brinkman, the libero, 2 very good seniors. Hopefully see them in college one day. Hopefully. See them playing in college. But I don't think we're going to try and get an interview, as I'm going to imagine not too many of the players are going to be in a very good mood, or Coach Hess, so I'm just going to I'm not going to try and dig myself in a hole there. But that's just about going to wrap up our broadcast here. I'm Troy Johnson here with Damian Kiefer. We will have a broadcast next Friday night, I believe is our next one, against St. Genevieve Football Dragons going up against Kennett in District Round 2, District Semifinals. I'm Troy Johnson with Damian Kiefer here live from Lutheran South, and good afternoon, St. Genevieve.